Well, guys, I said I do it. I already know where to start out, so I guess I'll just go by each and every guy based on the character. Starting off the reds, we have the OG red, and we technically have this one, but I always like this guy more, so yeah. And let's not forget about all the other classic reds I have over here, which I got in bundles. These two being the noble ones because they're the PepsiCo reds, which are, well, different, as you can see here, and their eyes are kind of different, and the materials. Now I got these two from my Pepper, which is gonna be a recurring name in this video. Okay, now these three I kind of forgot in the original coin, so I'll just get them over with. So here we have 3-inch backpack clip red, yeah, pretty simple and all that. And here we have the MCB Flingy reds. This was the first wave as depicted by the white tag, and second wave as depicted by the black tag. Now, what's really funny about MCB Flingy waves in particular is that sometimes the first wave will be some that look really good and some that look terrible, while in the second wave, those were just invert for some reason. I don't know why that is, but yeah, it's kind of strange. Oh, also, red's feathers are kind of incorrect in the first wave, and they're correct in the second wave. Only in red, which, well, I think you kind of understand the gist. And we have pocket thingy red, both of which came from my Pepper. This one being in an actual video. I think he was in a video too. And we have the McDonald's Happy Meal toy red, which came from Venezuela, not from my Pepper, thankfully. Finally, we got the promotional opponent's Two-Faced red, as I like to nickname him, which is kind of strange for promotional opponents to make, considering they are known for copying the designs of Commonwealth plushies. But yeah, this guy's kind of a cool guy. I like him. Okay, here's two multi-rifle guys in the original coin. So first we have the one red on the slingshot made by, I forget the company. I'll put it on the screen. And I got him it a lot. Never really had the slingshot for him to begin with, though I really wish I did. So yeah. And as for this guy, this is the bow tie red. Now, I didn't actually get the real pack or anything. I just got him because he had a bow tie, and I don't know, he's kind of a cool fellow. Maybe not the rarest guys around, but I'd say he's decently rare. As for the seasonal reds, we have Devil Red, nice guy. Then we have Christmas red, which was an old ornament that I used to use a long time ago. Then we have Good Stuff for Christmas red, which I got from a flea market, and he was really just collecting dust on the floor. So yeah, I don't care if he's good stuff, but I'm still glad I saved him, and I only paid $5, which is the best part. And I almost forgot about the movie reds. We have this 12-inch movie red and this 8-inch movie red, both of which I have from my childhood. And finally, we have Ruby and Flinger Ruby. Now we got the Bluebirds, and so starting off, we have the Geek vs. Locked In Flinger blues. This was the first wave Flinger, and this was the second wave Flinger. He has a little white tag that someone caught for some reason. Personally, I like this one better, despite this one being a bit more quality, although just my opinion. That this guy used to use as Jim until I got replaced by this guy whose sole purpose was just to spite people. Then we have the McDonald's Venezuela Bluebird, then regular Bluebird, then 8-inch Bluebird that I got in a bundle, and another guy that I got in a bundle, and Jewel that I got in a bundle as well. I got a lot of these guys in a bundle. So yeah. Now we have the Matilda, starting off with my OG Matilda that I used to have, but I had to replace it with, I think it was this Matilda because, well, just look at her. Her beak is not doing too hot. But yeah, I got these two in a bundle as per usual. Well, going back to your favorite segment of the video, here we have first wave Flingy Matilda, and we have the second wave Flingy Matilda from MCB. You really have to wonder what went wrong, right? Then we have the McDonald's Venezuela thing. Yeah, I get the drill. Alright, time for bomb boots. So first we have my OG bomb, which, yeah. Then we have his replacement over here, and a couple with two decent bombs. And oh, what's this? Two first wave MCB flinger bombs, not a single second wave? Huh. I guess we'll never know if a second wave bomb looks like. Then you know the drill. Then we have the PepsiCo rip-off-ish of bomb from Brazil. Then I got him from a lot, and Frankenstein bomb. Yeah, that's it. And next up we have the Chucks. So starting off we have the OG Chuck, of course. Then we have PepsiCo Chuck, and as well as all the rest of the regular Commonwealth Chucks. Here we have the Orland Chuck. One last thing I do love about Orland plushies in general before I move on is how they use these ball chains which can just come off, so you can like take the tag up and it's off and can put it back on. So yeah, that's kind of convenient. So thank you Orland for doing that. I think this is the K-Mode Chuck, I believe. This is the Venezuelan McDonald's promotional Happy Meal Chuck. This is for you, Chuck, one of two that I have. Oh, here we go again. First wave MCB Flinger Chuck and second wave MCB Flinger Chuck. In my opinion, they both kind of suck, but this one sucks more. And for you, bag Chuck, who, mind you, came from my pepper as per usual. Hi, welcome back to the segment where we cover more plushies like Lost Story. The first of which being Wizard Chuck, which I bought in a lot, funnily enough. Which I mainly bought that a lot, not only for him, but for the new Bomb and Matilda that I was getting, and plus it had a Minion Pig in there. So, yeah, that's the main reason I got this guy. Oh, and also to complete the Trick or Treat set, which is the only set I actually have complete, besides the classic set. Now we have the 12-inch movie Chuck, which yeah, but I mainly bought him so he could be Supreme Chuck in an old video of mine from like 2024. But yeah, besides that, I'd say it's a pretty good plush. And we have the Jumbo 12-inch Chuck. It's a nice guy. I got him in a bundle, funny enough, from Japan. And he's really weird because I haven't seen any other listings of him besides the one I got from him. And he also came with a bunch of other 3 plushies, a Sunroof Howl, and some Commonwealth ones. And also another Jumbo Minion Pig, which is, personally I like that one better than him. But still, I like this little fellow. Well, big anyways. I don't really know where to categorize this guy. I mean, I can't build. It's not like Jewel. I can just like put her with all the bluebirds or something. Like, I don't even know where to put this guy at. And also, if it's made by Promotion Points Worldwide, in case you're wondering. So let's see what side I get. I got the bomb side, so that means I'm gonna blow up soon. Next up, we have the house, starting off with one of my favorites, the Sjxj Airport Howl, which I name him Flat Howl because he's flat and stuff. Who, by the way, goes very nice on door handle. Now with that howl out of the way, we now have Sunroof Howl, Flinger Howl, and an 8-inch closed beak howl. Yes, I don't have a 5-inch Commonwealth howl, so you make for me that in the comments. Now, originally I was going to include Terence as part of the red section, but I mean, he is his own character, so he should might as well get his own section. I mean, there's only 2 of them. Okay, so first off, we have the Flinger Terence, which well, came in a bundle with all the other Wave 1 flingers I have. And we have the 8-inch Terence. Yeah. Now, I probably refuse to get the 5-inch Terence because, I don't know, he just looks so pathetic. Like, how could you have a Terence that's not at least somewhat big? I mean, I just don't get it, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah. Now we have the Bubble section, starting off with Bubbles, whom I got separately, next to Bubbles, whom I got in a lot, and the big boy inflated Bubbles, whom I got in another bundle. So, admittedly, I got the bundle because of him, so, yeah, that's nice. Now we have Stella and her friends, because it's just more convenient. So, first we have a Stella 5-inch redesign-ish, or whatever it is. So, yeah, I got this a long time ago. And same with Luca, which I got when I was a kid. Good thing, but unfortunately I was a kid, so his thing is kind of... I had to hold up with a piece of tape over here, so... One other thing I forgot to mention about Luca is that, when I got him, I had to go into a justice store with just me and my mom, so, you probably, can wonder how awkward that must have been, but I didn't really feel that awkward. I mean, I kind of enjoyed it, because, like, I got a new Invictus plush, and so, yeah, that's just one other thing I wanted to bring up about him, and the best part is, his thing wasn't delabeled. But yeah, I'm so glad I got him, and finally we got Gail, which I got before she became really scarce, so hey, that's nice. Then lastly, we got the two Stellas here. We know the drill with this one, who is inferior version of this one, so let's get that out of the way. And then we have Princess Leia Stella, which, fun fact, when I was a kid, before I got her, I used to pretend this was a Gale, so yeah, funny little thing. Next up, we have all my main picks, so let's dive into it, shall we? First, we have these three, which I got a while back ago. We have PepsiCo main pick, so yeah, that's nice. Welcome back to a series finale of comparing MCB Flingu plushies based on their waves. So first, we have Wave 1 Flingu and Wave 2 Flingu, who's more accurately sized, and yeah, this guy is more based off the Commonwealth pigs, while he is more based off the actual Chrome pigs. 3-inch keychain Commonwealth main pig, and the Venezuelan Happy Meal main pig, and the Furyu Hangu main pig. What's this? A double Toons main pig encountered by the future me fixing up the old recordings. Oh my goodness. So, first we have the Orland main pig, who kind of looks like the sprites from English Friends, at least the updated ones, as you might have figured. And yeah, he has a tag, you know the deal with the tags, and once again I got him from my pepper, which I forgot to mention in the original recording, as I mostly did a lot of times. And here's the Chihuahua main pig, which I got from China, which I also left out in the original recording, so yeah, I went more in depth to him in my unboxing video I did about him, link in the description. But let's not leave out the TCC main pig bag. You can see it. Yeah, there it is. Made by TCC, which is the one that I don't really see people talking about too much. It's just a bag, so yeah. Now we have some generic main pigs. We have a Toy Factory 5-inch pig and an 8-inch Toy Factory pig. And we have tagged 8-inch pig, regular 8-inch pig, Holtz 5-inch pig. Allegedly there's a 3-inch somewhere, but that guy's kind of a weirdo. The guy who's selling it anyways. And we have another Crownless King pig. Finally, we have Stormtrooper pig and 8-inch anyways. 12-inch movie main pig and 12-inch movie main pig made by an unknown company. They never told me, so tell me in the comments if you know who made that guy. Last but certainly not least, we have our seasons pigs. Starting off with the good stuff Santa pig, the pumpkin hat pig with a little birthmark on him. We have a Bow Pig with her tush tag cover, unfortunately. A Good Stuff, Cupid Pig, yeah, and Easter Pig. Now a short break from the pigs. We have the Space Bird starting off with Super Red and his little MCB flinger friends, Ice Bird with no MCB flinger friends, two fire bombs, two lightning birds waiting for his older cousin who will award him pretty soon. And we have Laser Bird with his little friend. Then we have my Terence in all three sizes: 8-inch, 5-inch, the inferior one, and the 2-inch one, which is kind of nice. Hi, future me is going to be giving more specs to my favorite pigs. So yeah, we'll start off with the smallest MCB Flingo 2-inch Helmet Pig, which is very underrated in my opinion. If you don't have him, probably should go get him. He's a nice little fellow. Now we have a regular common 5-inch pig who I got in a bundle, and his touch tag is cuff, but I assume it's a second gen in my opinion. We have another 5-inch Corporal, though this time he was made by Good Stuff, but he's Gen 3. And then we have a Gen 4 Corporal, which I got it in Japanese a lot, so all I need is a Gen 1 Corporal, and then I'll be A-okay. Next up, we have the LinkedIn Corporal, which personally is my favorite in the LinkedIn set, contradicting some other people out there. Now we have 8-inch Corporal, which is a nice guy, Gen 2, so yeah. Then finally we have my personal favorites, the TCC ones. So first we have the 8-inch TCC Corporal, which I got back in 2021, back when I thought that they were really real. Unfortunately, I didn't know about the European market at that time. So yeah, I overpaid for him, but I still love him. Then we have the Keychain Corporal, which is a really cool one in my opinion. If you can, you probably should get him. And with Old Land, these tags can also come off and without actually like coming off, so I like that about him. Then we have my newest TCC Corporal, the bag one, which came from China. Link in the description to the unboxing video. Also, we have a bonus round this time. We have Frozen Pig, Frozen King Pig, and Watermelon Furyu Pig, which if you know how weird this guy is, tell me in the comments or something. Next up, we have Foreman Pig and Leonard. So, we have 5-inch Foreman Pig, which I got a while back ago, like in the 2010s, so a while back ago. And Mighty Mojo 8-inch Foreman Pig, which I got before they fell off. Then we have Leonard and Toy Factory Leonard, whom I only got in a bundle. So yeah. Finally, we have the King Pigs, with starting off with a cameo of Frozen King Pig. Now we have a true 5-inch King Pig who is not crownless, and I got him from Japan with a bundle. I forget it. The Venezuelan McDonald's promotion thingy. Yeah. This is the last time you'll be hearing from that promotion. And we have King Pig, TCC King Pig. Wow, another strange section of the video. So first off, we have this weird guy. He's supposed to be a home pig, but I barely even count him as being one. I don't even know why I got him in the first place. He didn't even come in any bundles or anything. So yeah, go get fed by the space birds. And as for this guy, he's the hurt Foreman Pig from Big Setup, which they just put his face on here for some reason. Yeah, once again, I got him from My Pepper. Finally, we have the special pigs, in my opinion, sponsored by the Super Battle Droid that was blown up to death by my California cousin. First and foremost, we have the one and only CP, Chef Pig. I had to clean up his hat a little bit, but other than that, he's pretty fine. Then we have the tag 12-inch pig, which I don't know how sought out he is, but considering he has tags, and people generally like 12-inch, I'd say he's kind of sought out. I don't know. You tell me in the comments. And finally, we have this display thingy over here, so that's nice. Next up, we have these two main pigs. Now, these two are special because they were my first two main pigs, and I used these two a whole lot for my old videos before I found some of my other ones. And so yeah, these guys hold a special place in my heart. And next up, we have the 12-inch For You main pig, which I tried asking her where he was many times, but no one really seemed to answer me. But considering how already we have the For You plushies all to begin with, and the fact that I've never seen any jumbo ones on sale, I say that he is definitely a really rare one. Finally, to wrap things up, we have the 12-inch movie pig sample from 2015. Now, I'm not too sure if this is supposed to be Ross or not. You can tell me in the comments whether you think he is or not. Personally, I do think it's Ross, just for let's say you're saying I have a Ross sample. Also, something really cool on the back. He does have his tail, which I think it was supposed to be like cuts, which would be like a little thing, but I don't think they ever come. And we have the old Angry Birds tag, which was not used. Which was used prior to the movie coming out, and his legs, unlike the official one, are like an actual thing, which personally I like about this guy. And with that, it was my whole collection. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you whenever I release the next video or something. So yeah, bye.